So what's up, YouTube? This is strictly for informational purposes only. If you guys have a Mossberg shockwave like me and are interested in getting a +1 extension, so you can have six shots in the magazine tube instead of 5, TACOM is going to be the best place to go. Now they say you can use the factory spring. Unfortunately, I was unable to use mine. Went ahead on went on Mossberg and picked one up. I went for the 6-shot one that works with the Maverick 88 or the 500, and it hasn't given me no issues. Unfortunately, I didn't record myself actually changing it out, but if you guys need a quick rundown, it's a twist on like this. It's going to be a cap at the top of your Mossberg shockwave. You could twist it off. Most of them have the retainer pin, the actual retainer, unless you bought it used, somebody might have pulled it off. You don't need that retainer. It's basically just to remind you that this is under tension. You can remove the retainer with a flathead. I used the back of a spoon just because I didn't want to do any damage to my firearm. You can literally just pull up the lips and it just comes right out. Remember, it is under tension, so it will pop out. It will fly across the room if you let it. Like I said, they say you can use your factory spring. Fortunately, mine's a little bit worn. I've had this gun for about 5 years, and I bought it used, so it has some miles on it. So I went ahead and just picked up a 6-shot spring from Mossberg. Like I said, I use the Maverick 88 and the 500 compatible spring. There are probably other ones that work. I mean, they are 12 gauge, so they should have the same diameter. If anything, it's gonna just overpower your overpower your magazine tube, which is not an issue. Personally, what was giving me an issue was when I tried to use the factory spring. I just broke my gun, I'm just kidding. When I tried to use the factory spring, the follower kept getting stuck. I didn't know why until I took it apart. It seemed like the spring was not giving enough tension. But then when I pulled out my polymer follower, it was giving me, it was a little bit worn as well. So I went ahead and picked up an NDZ Performance follower, and it hasn't given me no issues since then. This has been a while that I've had this configuration. I personally like it, but I just couldn't find an instructional video on how to do this. So I thought I'd put one up, give you guys my personal opinion on it, and see what you guys think. Cannot stand these things. This is anyways, the gun is not loaded, just in case everybody's wondering. So, like I said, if you're gonna pick one up, they go for about $40, I believe, for the one with the breacher. If you don't want the one with the breacher, it's like $30-something plus tax. I live in Texas, so we have a lot lower taxes than some places, so just be well aware if the prices are different. Just know that it's due to the taxes. Move out of a commie state. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so if you guys have any questions or any issues, if you're looking to get something similar to this, this is the #1 extension I could find. I could not find another extension that fit the shockwave because it's just a twist on. Like I said, it's a pretty fast installation. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. Another cool thing would be getting one of these. It's a match saver. Now you have 6 in the tube if you have the extension. Now you can have 7 for an emergency port load. It works, but I could not find a instructional video on how to do this either. I'll tell you guys, if you're looking to do this, if you have seen it anywhere in any YouTube video, you just have to drill into your receiver, into your handguard. You have to drill. It's a 2-part piece, male and female. You have to make the drill hole big enough for the female to put it in from the back. I didn't have to take it off of the tube to do it. so it should be pretty easy. I'm not the best with tools, and it was still a breeze. So in case you guys are wondering on getting that too, like I said, if you do use your factory spring, if it's a newer Mossberg, it should work fine. If it's older like mine, you might want to get one of these. Like I said, 6-shot extension. This thing costed me $7 plus FedEx, probably like another $7, so 15 in all. It's not expensive at all. But if you guys have any further questions, like I said, put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. This is the second video I've done about instructions on my guns, so I keep an eye on my videos pretty well. So if you guys have any comments, just put them in the comments, and if you're just gonna talk shit, just go ahead too. But if you have actual questions, I'll be here. Thanks, guys.